Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Occasionally Play Hand of Fate. Alright, let's move on.
What brings you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me.
Well,
like all the rest, you are silent.
Really, dude, it's your failing memory. I've already told you why I do this. I have some gold. Let's see what he has. Perhaps some cheap rings. Plunderer's cap. Well, I'll take Hearn's antlers.
Let the lizardmen beware.
And that's pretty much all I want from you. Lost in the desert. Alright.
It's almost amusing to think of being lost. Looking at the world like this. Your destination is merely a step onto another card.
Alright, let's try this again. Pray to the old gods for salvation. Alright. Ah, damn it. 2 monster cards and 1 health pain card.
Our Queen of Plague returns. Much like the plague itself, when you think about it. There is strength in persistence.
Yeah. I will succeed at this, but hopefully when I'm not cursed to have even worse luck than usual. The Queen of Plague wasn't that difficult. Mostly just a smallish arena in which we had to fight the last time around, I believe. Alright then. Right, one at a time, please. Ouch. Alright. Extra food. Fine, sure. Eee. Well, let's take the Skeleton King sword. Yes, I like.
Are you sure that's the right approach?
Yes, yes. Quite sure. Devil's choice. Alright. What do you want me to fight? That's an awful choice. I'll take the Queen of Skulls.
Are you surprised to see the Queen of Skulls again?
Not really. I fought every other queen on the way here. I have only one left to add to my collection. Alright, let's get going. Yay! One gain card. Food.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Let's go for the shop. Hopefully he has some healing items. Do you have any good items? Armor of Cold. Yeah. Can I sell anything? Well, let's sell the axe. Well, I don't need that. And I'm out of gold. Alright. The maiden! Oh, thank you, Meredith. I'll ask for longer life. Right, extra health. Wagon.
Violence and destruction everywhere. Is this the way the world is now?
You come across a broken down wagon laden with food. Its owner nowhere in sight. Let's call out and offer help. Oh, thank God you're here, the merchant leaps out of the bushes. Some bandits attacked my cart and I hid in the trees. Please accept this food as thanks. As he hands over some food, the merchant explains that he was on his way to a distant trading post and that, as a result of his troubles, his food delivery will be delayed. Alright, one food gain. And I get the token. voyage.
Sail away and see what you will find.
Now let's board the ship.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
Bandit attack.
Bandits, eh? Make an enemy of one, and you've made an enemy of all. One can't help but admire their single-mindedness.
You know, I was expecting to fight some skills, yeah? Yay. Alright, the Lonely Bard.
Well, at least you gave him a story to tell. They like nothing better, I hear.
One day on your travels, you meet a familiar face. The young man whom you helped escape town with his beloved. He's sitting under a tree singing to himself. As you approach, you realize that he stinks of ale, and his singing is a little too merry. He looks up at you as you approach. Yeah, haven't you caused enough sorrow? He stops as he takes another sip from a bottle. Thanks to you, let's get to town. He goes on to explain that once they were free of her father's pursuit, his beloved ditched him. For the first mercenary you met. If only we'd never left. He continues angrily. Now I'm at back for coin to pay my drink. 10 gold for a song. With no pity for fools. I'll have to leave him to his misery, because I am completely broke. The bard lies down to sleep as you continue your journey. Pretty. Call for the priest. Well, might as well have a look. Just so I know what I can expect. Should I come into any gold? Alright, so he has very expensive blessings. that I might like. How much for a healing a wound? Average pricing. Still too much. I don't have any items to sell, and I don't really need any more food. Alright, moving on. Let's move on. My life is a little too
At their
precious.
heart, all games are about power, are they not? The acquiring of power, the retaining of power, and most importantly, the use of power.
Meh. Cursed treasure.
Another day, another pile of treasure.
In the courtyard of a remote rundown temple, you find a pile of treasure. You're welcome to take the treasure, says a wizened old monk, but know that it is cursed. Let's try and take it. As your fingers touch the first gold piece, it vanishes. Too late, you realize it was just an illusion. Even as you feel a chill touch on your soul. You chose poorly, says the old monk. Your heart sinks as you lose all blessings. Traveling tinker. I'll pass it by. I have no gold! Crucible! Now let's enter the crucible. Let's fight some scales at last. Alright, next round. More scales, please.
The natural enemy of magic, our Jack of Scales.
Let's show off a bit. Right, that might have been a wrong decision, but still, it was fun. Alright, 2 of scales, 6 of plague. Alright, 1 gold cane guard. 15 gold. Well, let's just keep on going. A shop. Might as well approach it. No. Heal wounds. I'd kind of hoped to have gotten more from the crucible. The exit portal.
Now, this is my kind of travel.
Alright, let's enter the portal.
She's out there now, waiting for you.
Alright, let's find her. The cave rescue.
Who can resist the cries of a damsel in distress? Will you brave the pirates for the sake of this fair maiden?
Sure, why not? Screams draw you to a nearby cave. Inside, you see a terrified maiden being held captive by pirates. The dealer draws you 2 monster cards. I'll attack. 2 of dust, 3 of mages. Not that difficult. Of course, it depends a little bit on the size of the deck. Right, extra health.
More health to work with. Much good mate, do you?
Goblins! And some skulls. Altar.
It must be
Alright.
nice to be unpredictable. I am as bound by the rules I've written as you are.
On the deserted hilltop in a faraway land, you discover an old altar. The gods of the old tradition are powerful, yet unpredictable in their favors. Do you wish to pray at the altar? Sure, why not? On bended knee, you beseech the gods and to aid you in your quest. A distant rumbling, a flash of lightning answers your prayer. One blessing and the god's token is mine.
Useful.
Well, sort of. The Queen of Scales. Alright then.
Queen of power and grace.
Yeah, and we with next to no health.
Win this and claim my token.
The majestic Queen of Scales spits powerful fireballs, and her totem prevents the death of any of her children. And so the totem needs to die first. 4 scales to help her. Oh, my dear, you are beautiful, but you must die. And that
Dead
well.
in the lands of the lizard men. The cold embrace of death, and the first stuttering steps of new life. Petty treasures retrieved from death and disaster.
All in all, not a bad run, but definitely could have gone better. Right, the Murder at Sea DLC has arrived to the landlocked lover to begin the quest. For encountering the ghost again, I receive food and spirit walk. For completing the Fire in the Deep encounter, I receive these cards: Mithril, Assassin's Greed, Inferno Potion, Golem Hunting Party, another Golem Hunting Party, and another Golem Hunting Party. For helping the food merchant who was accosted by bandits, I receive food and a trading post. For rescuing the maiden from the cave of pirates, I receive the cave shelter. For gaining the praise of the gods of the old religion, you receive great fortune and demon trader. Well, that's it for this attempt. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.